And there we are, coming up to Makilteo ferry that's supposed to take us across this water to Whidbey Island. It's a pretty island, it's beautiful riding down there by a bicycle or by a motorcycle. A very fun area to be in. There is also Air Force base located.
You may think, what the heck is that? I got this thing temper until I actually get full-on windscreen for Z900, because this is 2020 model and there is not many options at all. You may think, what the heck is that? Well, this is where my bicycle Garmin goes, and it provides me turn-by-turn navigation, and the battery life is exceptional. And I do not want to have my cell phone sitting here and have a form of a distraction here.
How much is per vehicle?
It's like $8. That's
really?
for both of us.
Okay, that's pretty cheap.
Freaking sweet.
Yeah, good deal. Woohoo! Which lane? 2?
What'd you say?
Lane 2. Oh my god, these gloves make a world of a difference. Ski gloves on a motorcycle, that's very uncool.
Then maybe what I'll do is I'll go back to that gas station and get a cup of tea just to get warm.
Yeah.
Okay, because we're so close. Okay, cool. I need gas already.
What?
I think.
And you know guys, one thing I wanted to talk about is why do I still ride motorcycle after a motorcycle crash? What got me back into riding motorcycle and why? You know guys, I had an accident that happened to me back in 2015 when I was commuting to work, and I was hit by a car, and I broke my elbow, broke my arm pretty badly. It did require surgery and a long time off work. So that was 5 years ago. I still rode my bicycle, I still raced my bicycle, but motorcycling has always been in the back of my mind. I always wanted to get back to it, even though I knew it was dangerous, I shouldn't be doing it, my family will worry about me, etc. But there is something about it that is somewhat addicting, that I just couldn't get it out of my mind. 5 years later, I'm on my motorcycle again. First I bought Ninja 400, I rode that bike, that was 2019 model, and now I am riding a Z900 motorcycle, which is a fantastic safe bike. What got me into it again? I can tell if I'm nostalgic about motorcycling, But I grew up riding motorbikes. I started riding motorcycles since age 13. If I was 13, I could barely reach the ground, and that didn't stop me from learning how to ride. I rode my motorcycle to school. I rode my bike through high school. And I felt very nostalgic from staying away from motorcycling. When my grandpa passed away while I was in junior school, he had this bike that's called Ural, and that thing was same color as my Z900. It was this beautiful blue color that I absolutely love. And when I walked in the showroom, I saw the Z900. I was like, man, this really reminds me of my grandpa's bike. Yeah, he doesn't have the sidecar. But I didn't want it to begin with. There is something about riding is that it is just like therapeutic, like going exploring roads, keeping your brain busy by maintaining the balance. It's just a different sort of feel and a task for brain to cope with. There is so much going on. You got the controls, brakes, gas, clutch, left foot gear shifting. So much goes into it. That is like a food for the brain. Our brains love this kind of stuff. Plus, exploring roads, doing all these things is amazing. So, not being nostalgic and feeling therapeutic about riding motorcycles got me back into it. So I had Honda, 2014 Honda 500. Yeah, that was a great bike, but it did not have ABS, any type of safety features, and I want to say it was a relatively heavy bike for a 500cc class motorcycles. I mean, look at this road. It's just great. It's perfect. I mean, it's not perfect in terms of surface and condition and ability, but it's so pretty. You know, look at this. I love this season. Fall is probably one of the best seasons to go ride. Explore. It's pretty. Okay, so yes, I started riding after a motorcycle accident that was really bad. And you know what? I think that anyone who has been involved into some sort of mishap and not sure if they should resume riding or stay away from it forever, you should do what you want to do. If you're gonna listen to people that say don't ride because it's dangerous, you have to ask yourself a question: will that make you happy staying off the bike? And when time pass by and you are 60, 70, will you be thinking, oh, I'm so glad I didn't ride anymore? Or will you think like, I'm so glad I got on it, I have no regrets, I'm so glad I recovered, I'm so glad I learned from it, that accident made me a better rider, that sort of thing improved my desire to be better on the motorcycle, to learn more. Because when I got into my first wreck, what happened is that conditions weren't good. It was wet, it was raining. Even though I was going at a speed limit of 35, a car pulled out in front of me and there was no way for me to stop. Although I think if my motorcycle had ABS, that would have helped me stop on time and not hit the car. So that's my thoughts. I think it's very unfortunate that when people do get into a mishap, they stop riding forever. Even though they want to continue, they want to resume riding. When someone gets into a car accident, do people stop driving? Do they not drive anymore? They keep on driving, you know, they replace their cars, they get out of the hospitals because they have to. They need to get places. Here is a motorcycle, you don't have to ride it. It's something that you do want to do. You do want to be on two wheels. You do want to ride, explore, and get this experience in your life. Is it worth it? That's something you have to ask yourself. Is it worth riding again, taking risks, or should you get back to the motorcycle and start learning again? Take classes, maybe hire a motorcycle coach, go scout YouTube channels. There is plenty of YouTube resources that teach how to be safer on a motorcycle. When I got back into it, what I started doing is taking my bike on a closed parking lot when there is no cars and just practicing braking, practicing turns. Oh yeah, this is it. Woo!
This is fucking awesome.
Sweet.
That's like fucking bad. Like you totally.
Okay, so there we have it. My thoughts on why I resumed riding motorcycles. It was a tough decision, but I'm very happy. And I think it's a good idea to go back and practice those skills, do U-turns, figure eights, anything that really takes to become a better rider. Watch YouTube channels, YouTube videos, learn from others, maybe hire a motorcycle coach. A motorcycle coach can take you on a private tour, explain you different situations, cornering, track braking, especially if you like looking into, you know, get back into it and start maybe riding in track. Definitely motorcycle coach is the way to go, or a track coach. Today was a good run. I think we did about maybe 85-90 miles. All right guys, please do subscribe. You don't want to miss out on these awesome videos, and that will also essentially helps this channel to grow into something bigger and help the motorcycle community, help our riders to be better, get better, and enjoy this hobby for as long as possible. Stay tuned, subscribe, like this video, leave comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.